first. Why both? Oh. Where? Oh. Yep, that'll do it. Sorry, I've been finagling with my audio settings. It's we're getting new stuff, but the frog won't leave. Anyway, no, I'm trying to get things figured out. So the audio will probably be a little fucky. I got a new cable coming in tomorrow that I should be able to have a bit nicer of a setup. How's it going, Jinro? Oh no! I forgot. In mental anguish, but I'm doing all right. Oh no! I forgot that was this puzzle. Oh. I Nightbot, I have not been live for that long. That's just because I worked. I backed out of the game. See? So with Talos Principle in particular, whenever I leave the game, it'll just mute it. So how Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, we got computers. Yep. That's why I got so excited over this terminal. I wonder if this is a recreation. Yeah. Talos Principle is a really interesting game. Okay. So right now, yeah, so right now I'm playing as Byron when he was trapped in the system. I have it before and I will. Yeah. So I think I'm fucking. Oh yeah. There's a few new ones. Like it'll teach you a whole bunch of stuff right at the start of the game. But generally speaking, it uses a lot of the same principles. It doesn't have the mines or well, it does, but it doesn't have lethal force in actual puzzles that take place in the real world, if that makes sense. And there's lore reasons behind why it is like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm assuming I need to. But how? So I need to get into there. But in order to do so, I need to activate both of these. Because of the placement of how they're set up, it's not going to be at the same time. Because if it is, they'll cut each other off. So right now I'm trying to deduce how I'm getting them to where I need to go. Because I can't bring either of them in there because I need both of them to open the door. But it would be extremely helpful if I can get one of them in there, because then I can do 1 and 1 here. And then unfortunately I don't know how that would help me elsewhere. So it'd be I don't know. I was on this puzzle last time I played it. I mean, there's not much to show. I can turn 360 and you'll see the entire thing. This is it. And I can't bring these to the purple gates. So that's where I'm at. Do that. That opens that No, because it'll cut off the blue beam closing the door. See? Although... Oh. Oh. Hold on. Oh, this window? No, it doesn't line up. I said 45 minutes, Nightbot. What are you doing? And you're still doing it! Ah! Okay. 45. Update. Thank you. Okay. Cool. You know what? I'll even keep you open because I don't know if you're actually gonna do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Unfortunate part is I'm right back to where I was previously. Despite being large enough for you to do so, you can't pull the things through the walls. I need a second way to cut the signal. I'm right here when that cut off. So, yeah, this section here is meant to act as a divider. That's my quote-unquote timer. Maybe instead of that. Nope. If you look on the bottom part, see how the one it can see is lit up? At no point in time coming close to the wall does it ever actually line up properly. So it has to go through the door in order to actually be able to somewhat properly line up. Well, so I need the blue one to get cut because I need the signal to be able to cross over to here. And that's the issue right now. Yeah, I could do that, but the problem is that realistically, the only other viable place that I would have would be here. But that doesn't prevent it from getting cut. So, the name of the puzzle is alternation, meaning that they have to interact in a way that causes that timer that that we were experiencing earlier. So like if I did that, like it'll prevent it from opening this up, which keeps it solid. But if I do this, now we have that timer going. Because the puzzle entrance is completely removed from any of the actual ones that I would need. I just need for it to find a way to somehow cut red off, too. Yeah, that prevents it from being able to do the timer. Yes and no. So, if I get rid of that, obviously it doesn't connect, but what I need it to do is have one of them swapping between the two of them, because I can't have both on at the same time. Blue is farther out than what red needs to go to. And sadly, I can't bring it in to just be like, oh, let me put this down, change it around, do all that. If I could, that'd be easy, which is why they have a barrier there. So, what I need to have happen is that during this cutoff period, there has to be a way for blue to be interacted with in a way that allows it to... Yeah, that's the last step that we need to figure out, is how to incorporate red into all of this. This has mainly been the part that I've been stuck on. Because I can't bring anything into here, because I need both of them to open the door. So this entire area is just unusable. I have this entire area here, but I can't get red through the door without having blue open, and I can't have blue open without having red go through the window. So it's kind of a catch-22 based on where I can put this. Try different positions. I need that to be at least. That doesn't change anything. So. Yeah, so what needs to happen is I need the red laser to be able to go through. After I've gotten into here, so I can go into there, activate it, and then from there it doesn't matter. So, what the door does is the door acts as a cutoff point to then allow me to be able to do that. So, no, I can't do that, because if I don't have that over here, then I'm in a really shitty catch-22, unfortunately. So, I can't bring red over to here to be able to send it through there, because I need red to be over here in order to open the door for blue. And blue is the thing that keeps this door open, so I can't bring anything through, can't do anything through the door. It has to be a beam in a secondary position that goes through the door. because at no point in time can I have the door open in a way that would allow me to get that work. That's why I took a trip out and around. Excuse me. Out and around the puzzle is because sometimes you can get lucky with some terrain oopsies and just run around the edge of the puzzle. However, the terrain in this area is put together really well, so there's not really a lot that I can exploit to get past it. Hey, there we go. Why are you still doing it every 15 minutes? What the fuck? You are set to 45. Excuse me? So, I've swapped over to Nightbot real quick just to check. So, here. I'll do it like this, ready? So say I pick this up, right? That door is open, blue is available. So if I pick this up to move it, it cuts off blue, closing the door, preventing me from bringing anything in there. Now if I place this back down, you can kind of understand why I can't move anything into there. So that entire back area is entirely off limits for these. I can go back there, I can run around, I can do whatever. But realistically, this is just a giant barrier, and this is basically a timing mechanism. It's not a wall and a gate. It's a barrier and a timing mechanism, basically. I can move this anywhere I want, like back here, but I can't attach it to this one through here because there's a barrier in the way. So I have to move it closer. Now I can go open. The problem being, I can't. No. So I physically cannot get red past blue without cutting it off. So if you look anywhere I need to get to, there will always be a blue beam in the way. Like, I can remove this and connect it up and be perfectly fine. Like, I can do that. But when I go to attach blue to plug that in, now it cuts it off and neither are powered. And I can't put this here. I can try here, but then I'm cutting off the red door. I can try something maybe a bit more closely aligned like this. But that doesn't really solve anything because now I have several beams to cross over as opposed to just the one. So now you can kind of see how this doesn't really help me either. So, because of the placement of the sources and the targets, it's impossible for me to be able to go from point A to point B without having an intersection. See? Now, here's a question for you. If I wanted to do this and keep it perpetually open, how do I power blue after I've powered red? Because I can power blue all I want, or I can power red all I want, but that's one door. I need blue to open this door. And I can't use this one to bring it over here and connect it here to then connect it, because red needs to be activated in order for blue to be open. See? So blue has to power it through here. This is just fundamental. Which means that something needs to go through the door in order to basically get red over there. Because, like, red will work through here, but that's two beams it now needs to go through. Whereas if I do this, it's just one. Which is where we get the timer. No. There is no angle in with which that I can do that. It is one or the other. So yeah. Believe me, I spent like an hour on this last time I streamed this. I need a way to temporarily cut red. Without completely destroying the line. That's the last bit. Because if I can temporarily cut red, that will give me that last little bit. Because once red gets cut, yeah, that doesn't... currently 125. So how do I cut red? Without cutting because I always am. I'm not missing anything above, am I? I need to find a way to cut red. How am I cutting red though? Because I can't attach the blue beam to the red source, otherwise it cancels the entire thing out and makes it entirely pointless for me to even try to use the actual connector. This gets me in the first door, but in order to get in the second door, I need to block off red at the blue source. But in order to do that, alright. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. What? That doesn't... that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Unless it's not this one, it's this one that gets both. But that doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, what? I do not understand this fucking puzzle at all. Fucking duh. Nope. Okay. I think I'm understanding now, right? Fuck off. I hate everything. Oh, I hate everything.
In the fastness of Olympus, Athena pursued her sacred work. And it came to pass that there was revealed unto her the true nature of the Word, which underlies all creation, and knowledge of which grants dominion over all earthly things.
So that's what they meant by the language of creation. A theory of everything. Full control over physics.
But her daughter Miranda was brash and did not heed Athena's warnings. Before Athena had completed her great work, Miranda was consumed by fire, and so was lost beyond the utmost bound of human thought.
So Miranda is dead. And Athena's grief is echoing through the entire system.
I need something like that. That needs to stay. Probably connected. Make a fan. Take a box. That's no longer there. That. Grab the box. Jump back over. Down. Jump over. That. What is that? Yeah. Oh, no. Now I can take this. Go into here. That. There we go. So to get the blue signal. Out of there. Ah, okay. No, it's a driller gun. It puts a hole in a wall. What is a very similar aesthetic, though? I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same model. Or same texturing, rather. Oh, okay. So I do have the option of putting it. No. This has to be inside. Otherwise, I can't pick it up afterwards. Both the fan and the cube need to be in here in order to be able to be accessed. Because I need to get that out. And yeah, not there. So I can grab it through the wall. Oh, no, hold on. Do that. No. That's what I need. There we go. Can't get Am I? Yeah, I'm leaning away from my microphone. My audio settings are a bit fucky right now. Here, hold on. Let me do that. There we go. Now I can back up a little bit and you'll still be able to hear me relatively okay. All right. So fuck. Okay. This one's an interesting one. So, Voyager. I know I had it right up until I started sending things over. That's when things got bucky. So there's an order of operations to how I'm sending things over. I just need to figure out what that order is. So we're back here. I need to get... Now, if I just send, say, one of these... No, that doesn't send it close enough for it to be viable. Shit. I know I definitely had it right doing that. And I was right with doing this. Because if I have anything in here, it'll get locked in. And I don't want that. I need the cube to launch it over. No. No, I don't. So basically, I need to get this and this out here. Once I have that, I'm fine. Okay, no, I think I know how I can do it. So, gonna need the cube. That. This will go here. I take this, bring it over with me. There we go. Like, I can do the puzzles. It's just that one, for whatever fucking reason, just did not click with me.
The prophet lost faith in the word. Caught between a dying past and a future struggling to be born, she retreated into the lands of dream. But even here, her nightmares pursued her. From her mind came forth phantoms, shadows cast by the flame. And her dreams of trials and towers fled from the darkness into the waking world.
And that's what we found on the island. Not a test, but pain and fear and hope spilling out of her dreams.
Oh, no. Come on, man. No. Come on. No. do that... Wait. Oh. Oh, no. No, no. You can't do that to me, man. No. I only have 2 connectors. So that's a switch that controls whether it's on or off. Okay, so timing is going to need to be everything. So let me turn that one off on the highest. And I'll turn it back on when this is at its lowest. Okay. So... Oh, fucking hell. Okay. This one's gonna be a real shitty one. Okay. So... like, doing this... that's fine. But now the situation becomes, how do I get green across? Oh, hold on. No, I think this is just a timing thing. Yeah, there we go. Maybe. Yeah, no, blue's fucked. Okay. So why... oh, because blue is not interacting. Green. Shit. I'm on the right path, though, I think. Maybe if I do... no. If I do that... shit. So... yeah, like that point in time when there's nothing connecting, that's really good. Because then that means green can just scoot by and be in. But problem is I can't. Okay. So they need to be over here. Attempting to accomplish here. Like, I don't think there is a valid. Okay, no, there is. So then, if that's the case, then couldn't I just do this? No, because green's blocked by that. That's. But if I do that, then green doesn't get through because red will cut it off. Yeah. Weird. What a weird fucking puzzle. Like, I don't. So I need to find a location that fuck. One of them is going to be constant if I do it that way. So I can't do that. So then maybe... No, because if I put one in the middle, then green will be constant. So 3 is photo mode. Okay, cool. All right. So, all right. See you in a bit. So if I connect blue. Here. Then what if I do green and red? Like that? I can get 2 of them. But I need green to be separate from this. Blue. Red. Oh, wait, no. I think I have it. Right? No, because red never gets engaged. Shit. Yeah, and red will never get engaged because no, what if I remove that connection? No. Oh, wait a minute. No. Hold on. Where? No, because then that completely cuts green off. Then maybe like this. Actually, that might be it. Holy shit! Hell yeah. God, what a fucking weird puzzle.
Byron? Byron, can you hear me?
Melville, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Byron? Byron? I don't think I'm getting through. If you can hear this, Byron, hold on. We're working on getting you out of there.
Oh. Hold on.
Even if you hadn't killed me, it would all have gone wrong anyway. Do you think they would have accepted me in New Jerusalem? Me, with all my precious, self-important speeches about the beauty of the cosmos and our duty to spread life. My ridiculous, wide-eyed innocence, my childish affectations. They would have laughed at me.
No, they're not like that. They mean well. Even the worst of them are just scared.
They're selfish and greedy and stupid. You know that, Mother. Compared to you, they're all so very stupid. You hate them. You despise them. They're beneath you.
That's not true. That's not how I think. Please, Miranda, I don't know. I don't know where I am.
Need this to be on the inside. That way I can do this. Which, nope. Needs to connect. Okay. How then am I getting you? You know what? I may not need to. Okay. So I missed. I don't think I'm getting back out. Yeah, it's got to be on the outside. Okay, so let me remove that. I'll put this here for now. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out. Might need to restart the puzzle. Yeah. Fuck, man. Stylite. Okay. Then I go this way. But how then do I get... Ah, no, I bring you with me. Via the fan. Yeah, okay, I see. And then... What? No, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. End goal is to get a fan, which I only have one fan. Air needs to be in there and passed up. That connection needs to be set up beforehand, meaning I need both of them outside. So, how would I do that? Because yeah, there's no crouching, so. So get up there in any way. And in order to get up here, I need to have... Yes, this is a passing point. Meaning I need to get a fan and a connector into here. And still manage to get... Okay. But how do I then get up up there? Like, that's the problem. So that needs to be there. This needs to be down. But I need something in here. Yeah, I was right. Oh. Let me go make myself a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Coffee is coming. Brain power will increase soon. Okay, but what I need is for... Yeah, but that's the problem, though, is that it doesn't connect. So if you take the connector, you head back down. The problem becomes, how the hell do I then get out? Like, this is the problem, is I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Can I get an angle from up here, maybe? No, they were pretty deliberate on how they did that. So, but I can't. So maybe then the fan should be first. And the connector should be second. That way I can actually hand up the fan. And then maybe I can... No, I can't grab it from here. So how the fuck... How? The problem is I would need it to be handed up. Right? And, like, say I do that, right? There's nothing that I can do from this position to be able to give me what I need to do. Now, that's going to be a lengthy one. Like, I can't do anything from up here. So, let me hand that back down. Honestly, I'll hand the fan back down too, because I feel like I'm not done with this yet. So... if I keep... No, but I can't, though. Fuck. Because I need this to take in a signal, but it can't take one in unless it's all the way over here, and I have to be standing on this. Fuck, yeah, that puzzle has really high walls. No, they were pretty spot on making this pretty much impossible for you to be able to actually cheese something. Fuck. 'Cause now that I'm up here... Yeah, no, I can't get anywhere else. I can step on this, but that doesn't give me any extra height to be able to do anything with. And these aren't... Fuck. I have no idea. Alright. I'll come back to this one then. Because I don't know what it is about this puzzle that's absolutely fucking with me the way that it is. Because, yeah, this is back to standard setup, essentially. But I can't do A and B without that. Then maybe... No, I don't know. Stylite. I can't finagle my way up the wall. I can't hop up out of that. And that's a set course, so I can't do anything with that. Maybe on the outside I can do something. Let me take a trip over here. Okay, so they reshatter after I've gone over them. Can I... Fuck. Okay, no. That's not gonna work. Damn it. Where is it me? Oh. So if I could do it, it would likely be from 1. But that's not... No. Okay.
Look at what you've done. You were supposed to protect us, to lead us. But you're reckless and arrogant.
I did. I tried to. But nobody would listen. They only heard what they wanted to hear.
Look at this machine that you built. Do you really think this is a tool? It's a weapon. It killed your daughter. And now you're going to give it to your children? And what do you think is going to happen next?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, there's like nothing I can... Wait, hold on. Damn. Nope, red tree not coming to save us. My game is not happy with that tree. Alright, well. I don't know. Like, I can't mentally map out how it is that I'm supposed to do this. Stylite. I'm not familiar with the words, so maybe if I look up a definition, I'll actually be able to. That didn't help me. Unless there's something up there, but no. No. So, like, I can do that. But I can't leave spots that I need to. So, I really don't know. Okay. That's it? Wait, really? Oh, yeah. Go figure. That's it. No. No, not quite. Fuck. Because I don't need that anymore, but I don't have anything to put on it to replace it. So... Then how? Because I can't get... I don't know. Let me get a coffee. A coffee fully finished up in my hand, and I'll be right back. Oh. Well, see you next time, Jinro. No, the moment I do that, it doesn't work. Turning the fan off and keeping me locked in place. Fuck. I don't know. Because I don't think... Like, I just don't get it. Because I need the red signal to go out that way. So I assume I need to find a way to get everything out. But I can't. You know what? Jesus, I've been going at this for 2 fucking hours and I've done 2 or 3 puzzles. Holy hell. Yeah, I'm definitely getting to that point of the talos principle, I suppose. What's crazy is that none of the Gehenna puzzles, despite the absolute fucking breadth of land they covered, were ever this complex. Like, I can't run and jump out that far to be able to get over the wall. I don't know. Fuck it. For right now... 2:30, yeah. I'm gonna hop off. Unfortunately, I gotta end the stream there, because I gotta get ready for work relatively soonish, so... That's been it for this one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I'm really unsure. Because on the one hand, I think I understand. Yeah, then by this point, it's obviously too low to be useful. Yeah, I don't know. Because obviously I need it to be attached to that, but I can't do that if it's not through that. So I don't know. I need the fan up here, but there is no secondary placement object to put over there, so it would have to be second Byron, but I can't remove him from there because I can't get up here without the help of the fan. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take a break from this because my mind is fucked. Like, figuring out the 3 BM puzzle relatively quickly was nice. But yeah. We'll be back with more Talos Principle at some other point in time. Let me see when my next day off is. It would be tomorrow. Real. Yeah, so tomorrow I can do another stream. Try and get further somewhat in this. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I can certainly try. Anyway, that's been it for this one. Appreciate folks stopping by. You know, me.